In the heart of a remote village, nestled between towering mountains and a dense forest, there lived a man named Oliver. His weathered face bore the marks of countless winters, and his piercing eyes spoke of deep-seated fear that had gripped his soul for years. The villagers adored the festive season, but Oliver harbored a secret dread that cast a dark shadow over the joyous celebration. As the first snowflakes of winter gently fell, the village transformed into a winter wonderland. Every house was adorned with twinkling light, and the air was filled with the sounds of laughter and merriment. Yet Oliver's abode stood out like a fortress, surrounded by intricate traps, mystical symbols, and an air of foreboding caution. Each year, as the village prepared for the arrival of Santa Claus, Oliver prepared for something far more sinister. For him, Santa Claus was not this benevolent figure of joy and gifts. Instead, he was an evil force that wreaked havoc upon the village, leaving it forever changed. As the villagers hung their stockings and decorated their homes, Oliver meticulously checked and rechecked his defenses. He couldn't shake the memory of the past years when, despite his best efforts, the malevolent Santa Claus had breached his sanctuary. Late at night, Oliver huddled in his dimly lit living room, surrounded by dusty tombs and ancient texts. His fingers traced the words of an old prophecy that foretold the origins of the evil Santa Claus. Centuries ago, a group of villagers seeking Christmas tree decoration ventured into the forest and went a little too far. Little did they know, they would unleash a malevolent force that transformed the once benevolent Santa into Krampus. Determined to break the curse and free his village from the annual terror, Oliver embarked on a quest for rare ingredients. He delved into forgotten realms, facing treacherous challenges and battling mythical creatures to collect what he needed. Each step brought him closer to the truth, and he hoped salvation for his village. On the eve of Christmas, the air grew colder, signaling the arrival of evil Santa Claus, otherwise known as Krampus, and his demonic helpers. The village square, once filled with joyous revelry, now echoed with sinister laughter and the clinking of chains. From his fortified home, Oliver watched in horror as the malevolent figure moved effortlessly through the village, sidestepping his traps and defying the ancient symbols that should have protected the villagers. Fueled by desperation, Oliver commenced the ritual in his dimly lit living room, surrounded by flickering candles and the weight of century-old knowledge. As he chanted incantation and mixed rare ingredients, a blinding light enveloped the village, and the curse began to lift. Evil Santa Claus and his helpers, once unstoppable force, screamed in agony as they disintegrated into ashes. The villagers, roused from their fear-induced stupor, emerged from their homes to witness the miraculous transformation. The next morning, as the sun bathed the village in a warm golden glow, the once dreaded atmosphere lifted. The air was filled with gratitude and relief as the villagers, confused but unharmed, marveled at the unexpected turn of events. Oliver, now weary but triumphant, surveyed the village with a hopeful smile. Perhaps he thought next year would be different, as the villagers embraced the renewed spirit of the holiday season. The legend of Oliver, the guardian who broke the curse, spread throughout the generations, ensuring the tale of evil Santa Claus and the resilient village would be retold for years to come. Merry Christmas, or Krampus, and have a terrifying new year.